Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Spencer, and today we are going to open up box 2 and box 3 of my PSA submissions that I just got back. I'm going to be going over the condition of each card and giving my best estimate at what grade the cards should be getting, and then I will reveal what grades they actually got from PSA. So that's one, and I'm assuming the box 3 has a couple. Okay, so today's video is going to be a little longer than normal, but that's fine. So if this is all the same as the box I opened up previously, these are all from Hidden Fates. So let's see. Let's start off with this card. Everything looks clean. There seems to be like a little mark right here in the bottom corner. Right there. And our first card for today is Articuno. Slightly off-centered. It's thinner on top and thick on the bottom. But if it's anything like the previous videos, it's either a 9 or a 10, and depending on the grader, it's not consistent at all. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Gem and 10. Next card. Everything looks clean. There's a little mark in the top left corner and top right. And oh yeah, I submitted a handful of the reverse hollow energies from Hidden Fates. Yeah, so let's see what we got on this one. I mean, the entire foil was not touched. It was from a pack to a sleeve and into a card saver and submitted to PSA. So let's see what we got. Gem and 10. Nice. All right, next card. There's actually a mark right here in top left corner. So I'm assuming this is most likely going to get a 9 because of that mark, right? Oh, there's a scratch right here. Oh, wow. Okay. And mint 9. So, next card. It is slightly off-centered top to bottom. It's a little thicker on top. Fairy Energy. This is the last Fairy Energy print, because once the Sword and Shield came out, they got rid of Fairy type. So it looks clean. There's no scratches or dents on the front or back, so I'm assuming it's a 10, which they did not give it. So I gave it a mint 9. Next card. This one's also slightly off-centered. Some scratches on the foil, I think. Or is that on the case? Huh, I can't tell. Alright, so I'm assuming it's a 10. Near mint 8, wow, okay. That's a little inconsistent, but oh well. There is a long print line, looks like right across here. But you only can see it at a slight angle. You probably can't see it on video. Yeah, it doesn't show. But there's a mark on the corners. This is Fighting Energy. Okay, let's see what we got. Mint 9. Next up. And there's a mark on the bottom corner here. Right here at the top too. Slightly thicker on top. And Lightning Energy. Wow, okay. Wow, the foil, this is so scratched up. How weird. Okay, what do we get? Near mint 8. Okay, so that one for sure. That one's definitely not a 9 or a 10. Okay, up here there is some, I don't know if that's edge wear or just cut, but it's all white right here up top. There's some marks on the corners. Water Energy, and it's scratched up and down right here. Huh, this has got to be an 8 also. Mint 9. Okay. Next up, this one looks clean on the front and on the back. Maybe some white marks up here and down here and up here. Fire Energy. This is way off centered. Look how thin that is compared to down here. This has gotta be an 8, right? 6. Wow. So being that off centered, they don't give it an off center grade. They lowered it. Okay. All right, next card. Thicker on the left than on the right. Corners, maybe a slight mark up here. Slight dent right here in the top right corner. Leaf Energy or Grass Energy. Same thing, off-centered, thin on the top, thin on the left. So this has got to be a 7, possibly a 6. Okay, they're not consistent, so that's an 8. Next up, there is a white mark on the back there. And that's all I see. The back looks clean, looks centered. Ooh, this is the Elite Trainer Box promo card of Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX, the tag team card. This one is off-centered. It's thick on the left, thin on the right. Same, thick on the bottom, thin on the top. But I would assume this would probably get a 9. Mint 9. Okay. Yeah, this card, it's gone up a lot in value. Sealed inside the bag or the pack from the Elite Trainer box, it's already selling for $50. PSA 10 of this is selling for over $200. So I'm assuming this PSA 9 might roughly be around $100. Next card, a little off-centered, thin on the left, thick on the right. Corners look clean. And it's another one. This one, thin on the top, thick on the bottom. Maybe thicker on the left than on the right. So this one's probably another 9. Mint 9. Okay. Next one. Thin on the right, thick on the left. Thin on the bottom, thicker on the top. Rayquaza GX. This is the promotional card from the $100 Hidden Fates Collector's box too. This is the premium collection. So this one looks thin on the left, thin on the bottom. It's a little thicker on these sides. So I'm assuming it's a mint 9 also. Yes, it is. Mint 9. All right, next one. This one does not look off-centered at all. And this one seems a little better centered. It's a little thicker on top. Other than that, everything else looks clean. So I'm assuming this has got to be a Gem Mint 10. Mint 9. Okay. All right, next card. Looks good. Maybe a little thinner on the bottom, thick on top. Lunala GX. This is also a promo card that came along with the premium collection box. There's 3 cards that came with it. It was a Lunala, Solgaleo, and a Rayquaza. So centering, it's a little thicker on top. I mean, you can barely tell since the Lunala picture print goes all the way to the edges. So you can barely tell. Left and right looks pretty centered, but it seems a little thinner on the bottom, thick on the top. So I'm assuming it's a mint 9. They're mint 8. Wow, okay. Next card. Centering looks good. No scratches or dents on the corners and sides. And here's another Lunala. It seems pretty centered. So this has got to be a Gem Mint 10. Right, there you go. Okay, this one is off-centered, thinner on the left, thick on the right. And Solgaleo, this is the 3rd promo card from the box, the premium collections box. It looks pretty centered to me, so I'm assuming it's slightly off-centered on the back, but that's about it. I would say it'd be a gem mint 10, which it is. Okay. All right. So this one, same thing, slightly thinner on the left, thick on the right. Another Solgaleo. It's thicker on the bottom, thicker on the right, so it's got to be a mint 9, right? Gem mint 10. Okay. All right. Like I said earlier, PSA is not as consistent as I guess previously, maybe, or they've just never been consistent on their grading. So thicker on the top, thin on the bottom. Left to right looks good. Zoroark GX, this is another promo card from the $50 collection box. So this one's thicker on the top, thin on the bottom. Left to right looks good. This has got to be, I mean, my best guess would probably be a mint 9. It's a little off-centered, front and back, right? Mint 9. Okay. Next card, thin on the left, thick on the right. It's not off-centered on the top to bottom. Okay, another Zoroark, thick on the left, top and bottom looks good. I'd say a gem mint 10, right? There you go, gem mint 10. And next card, it looks pretty centered. No scratches or dents. And Metagross GX, it is the other $50 collection box also. This one seems pretty centered. Slightly, very minor thickness on the bottom and very, very minor on the left to right too. But other than that, it's gotta be a gem mint 10. Yep, gem mint 10. Okay, next up. This one looks clean, no scratches, no dents, not off-centered. Another Metagross. It's thicker on the right than on the left. But other than that, that's only one thing that seems wrong or bad, whatever you want to call it. But it's got to be a gem mint 10, right? Mint 9. Okay, so they're not, like I said, they're not consistent with grading. Well, all four corners have a white mark. Centering, thicker on the right by a little bit, thin on the left, same thick on the top, thin on the bottom. Mew, this is from this is the promo card from one of the first products of Hidden Fates. It's their pin collection. So this one looks pretty good. It looks like a print line right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a slight line from right here all the way up and down. So it's got to be a mint 9 or an 8. Mint 9. Okay, next card. There is marks on the corners, so I'm assuming, this is Pikachu. This is the character card from Cosmic Eclipse. They called this a secret rare, but it's common enough that it wasn't or isn't. This was a $1 card when it first came out, and I guess a lot of people like this card. And a PSA 10 now is going for over $150, which I think is pretty crazy. Let's see what we got. It looks like a PSA 9 to me, slightly off-centered. And mint 9. Okay, next card. This one looks pretty clean, not off-centered, corners are good. Mount Coronet. This is also from Hidden Fates, the Shiny Vault. This is one of the gold cards. There's 6 or 8 of them, I forgot. But this one looks clean. It's not off-centered. I'd give it a gem mint 10. What you got? Gem Mint 10. Okay, next card. This one slightly off-centered. I don't know if that's on the case or the card. It looks like there's a bunch of smudges right here from the edge getting pushed in. Same on the left side too. Okay, this is the Trainer Supporter Full Art Hiker from Hidden Fates. This is also from the Shiny Vault. The foil looks clean. I mean, if those smudges are on the card, I'd say the highest this would get would be a 9. Gem Mint 10. Okay. All right, moving on. So this card is slightly off-centered. It's thinner on the bottom, slightly thinner on the left. Aether Foundation Employee Trainer Supporter card. This is also from Hidden Fates, the Shiny Vault set. Centering looks pretty good to me. I mean, this looks like a Gem Mint 10. Let's see what we got. Gem Mint 10. And the last card from all of my PSA submissions so far. I think it's going to probably be at least another month before I would get another PSA return. Yeah, this should be my last card, last box for a while. So let's see what we got here. It's slightly thinner on the left and maybe thinner on the bottom too. Drampa GX. This is also from the Hidden Fates Shiny Vault. It looks pretty centered, maybe slightly thicker on top, but other than that, everything looks good. So I'd still give this a Gem Mint 10. And it got it. There you go. All right, so there you have it for this video. Here are all my Gem Mint 10s. All my PSA 9s and lower are gonna be listed in my eBay store. The link is in the description below if you guys are trying to collect a PSA 9 set. If you guys are trying to collect a PSA 10, I'll be posting all of my doubles on my eBay store. So let me know if there are any cards you actually want or need. I might have a PSA 10 double, but I'm pretty sure I have a PSA 9 equivalent. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about today's video. This is probably the longest one I've recorded so far. This order had a couple extra cards than I normally have. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.